Off the beneficial scoring for the United States on vault, we stay on this apparatus for China. Xing Aowei will be the first to go. 9-3-1-2 on floor exercise, 9-7 on pommel horse.
This is a very powerful vaulting team for China. Oh, his steps are off. Wow.
And he stepped over the line on the side.
Yeah, that is not going to get a good score. Sometimes you're so much adrenaline that you're just a little bit too quick down the runway. He can do this vault much, much better, and actually was planning to do another half turn.
Actually had trouble in the team qualification round. He only scored a 9-1.
He's done something, perhaps, to his lower leg. We'll stay with the Chinese now. Yang Wei.
And the next two vaulters for China are just incredible.
He's been great so far. 9-6-5 on floor, 9-5-6-2 on rings.
This is worth a 10.
Triple twist off the horse.
Did you catch that?
That is ridiculous. One of the problems with gymnastics is that is just so much more difficult than 99.9% of the gymnasts, what they're performing in the world today.
Won a bronze medal at last year's World Championships on this event.
Now, we're still not sure whether the Morgan Hamm vault scenario has been worked through.
This does not look good. This is the men's technical director. He is the president, Stoica from Romania, and he has been looking at a videotape and has come over to
So they
discuss.
did go to video.
They did go to video.
Yang Wei, that's a home run. 9.75. You know, in sports, if from an American perspective anyway, if a receiver's going out of bounds and he is bobbling the ball and the side judge says he caught it, he's going to say thanks.
There you go.
If a hitter's at the plate and the umpire calls a strike a ball, thank you very much. So they're just going to let it play out. Xiaopeng.
Al, this vault is impossible.
Crazy, eh? Little over-rotation.
Unbelievable. I tell you, every gymnast in the world can't even conceive of doing that vault. That is incredible. He did this during podium training, and all of the gymnasts, typically the top gymnasts, are watching the other top teams, and everybody from Namath on down looks at that, and it's just like, how is that possible?
Won last year's World Championships on this event, so it helps that you've got the bronze and gold medalists. These guys are posting big scores here.
Half on, 2.5 twist off. We heard this guy was doing this vault a little while ago, and it's like, there's no way. That's it, that you just can't do it.
And you know, in the crazy world of gymnastics right now, you know, you take off a little bit for sidestepping, you figure, okay, 9-8 something, but that gets, for all its spectacular look, a 9-7-6-2. So the judging conversation still continues amongst those at the vault, where the United States has moved on. China flexing its muscles, Russia fading fast. The United States in silver position after 4 rotations. They'll be moving on to the parallel bars as we continue from the Arrowhead Pond in Anaheim. After this is the 2003 World Championships of Gymnastics. We're back in Anaheim, California. A reminder to log on to NBCSports.com for coverage of the World Gymnastics Championships, including news and features on the top performances. It's all right now at NBCSports.com. There's a scoring story after 4 events, 6 rotations for the men. China with a lead of 3/10 over the United States, then Japan pulling away from Russia, or is it really just Russia falling away from Japan? Paul Hamm of the United States.
And I'll tell you, I would have hated to come up with the lineup on parallel bars. This is certainly one of Team USA's best events. Look at this right here. New skill for Paul, and that is a big deduction. Like I said, new skill for Paul. He came out of it on the front uprise and rushed the straddle cut. His leg clipped the bar.
All right, good job, Paul.
Had a form deduction, and I'm not sure they can give him credit for even doing that straddle cut catch. It's a requirement.
Good job.
I'm sure he is shocked. That's a part of his exercise that is the easiest.
Now, it's tough to tell which way you should look right now. You've got Blaine Wilson, and that's always interesting as he's chalking up. But now, Adrian Stoica.
I'm coming. I'm sorry about both.
No.
It was a big mistake.
Of course.
I cannot imagine how the judges could be so stupid.
I know.
It was not your mistake, but...
I was walking back here, so I actually didn't see it.
There is Adrian Stoica, president of the men's technical committee, delivering the bad news to head coach Kevin Majaika that a mistake had been made.
And the word stupid was used.
What
so what, there's
means,
a deduction?
There will be a deduction. They'll correct the start value score. They'll lower it from the 9.9 that it was given initially and make it
here, so
the correct 9.5. So 4/10 of a point will be deducted.
We think. Now, Tim, I'm confused. Obviously, look, this is very, very difficult to see live, and we always say how we have the benefit of replay. But you picked it out right away.
Yeah, it's a mistake that should never, ever have happened. The way the judging panel is set up, there are actually 3 guys that their only responsibility is to look at the exercise and come up with the start score. They're not looking at deductions or anything.
They have given him that 9.112. So now the United States, which trailed China by only 0.3, is now going to trail China by 0.7 and more.
And that's devastating.
Come on, Blaine.
To Blaine Wilson on the parallel bars. And the United States is just taking a little bit of a hit here. So either that's rattled the group or it's,
to be honest,
inspire the group.
I don't think that they're going to know. They informed Kevin Majaika, the head coach, but my guess is that he wouldn't even tell the team. A lot of big skills done in a row here.
Of course, one of Blaine's best events. He scored 9.65 in the prelims. A little bounce check there.
Dismount.
Just having trouble with those stuck landings at this competition.
Good exercise, though.
Hamm, by the way, got a 9.425 on the parallel bars.
And that actually hurts also because this team could average in the 9.65, even close to 9.7 area.
I don't think we saw the best of Blaine Wilson there at all, and he gets a 9.55. Are we ever going to see a 10 again, do you think? Ever?
Well, by the rules, I would say that it's very difficult to happen.
So we've legislated the home run out of the game.
It's too bad.
Here's Jason Gatson.
This is a super difficult exercise and very unconventional. This move right here, called the Gatson. He invented it. They named it after him. Has a super aggressive style on parallel bars.
And Tim, one thing that he has done extremely well on all his events is stick the landing.
And he does there. His arms went up. The arms of the crowd went up at the same time. And that keeps this feeling of momentum for the United States in the building.
Big time.
Jason Gatson back from 2 knee reconstructions. Started with an 8.9 on floor. then the 9.7 plus on rings. All those lonely hours in the gym for a day like this in front of a crowd that is loving it. Might as well wait and see what the number is. Best of the bunch, 9.725. So in one moment, the United States suffers a deduction. That was the right thing to do. And Jason Gatson gives him something back. And that felt great for him.